welcome to BanjoBenClark.com. I am Banjo Ben, your humble host on the website that teaches you how to play mandolin, banjo, and this week is Guitar Week. It's that time of year again. We've come back around to Christmas time, which is my favorite time of the year. And one of the reasons is because I get to teach Christmas songs. I did Go Tell It on the Mountain last year, 2014, for banjo, but I haven't done it for guitar and mandolin, so we're going to do that this year. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to learn a very basic version first that just teaches you the basic melody, and then we're going to go into a bluesy solo that you heard, more of an intermediate solo, and we're going to talk about how I turn the basic melody into that bluesy melody. So this lesson packs quite a punch. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, here in a moment I'll ask you to come over to the site, BanjoBenClark.com. You can join as a Gold Pick member. You can stream all the videos and download all the tabs and rhythm MP3 tracks. I have 3 different speeds of MP3 tracks here for you to learn this song along with the tabs exactly how I played it. Let's jump into the basic melody version of Go Tell It on the Mountain. Let's learn a version of Go Tell It on the Mountain. We're in the key of G today. Go Tell It on the Mountain is interesting because it has a verse and a chorus, but it often starts with the chorus first. You recognize that. Go tell it on the mountain. That's the chorus. And then it goes into that verse. Bum, 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 ba, dum, bum. And then it'll go back and play the chorus again. And so that's what we're going to do is chorus, verse, chorus. And we're going to do a basic melody version first. And then we'll go into a bluesy version. You'll be able to see how I came up with that. Now let's go ahead and throw up the first line of tab there. This is to the basic melody. And you'll notice that beneath each one of these notes, I have those little black arrows. Well, the down arrows stand for a down stroke with our pick hand. An up arrow would be an upstroke. And I do the downstrokes on downbeats, upstrokes on upbeats, and I recommend that you follow those to the best of your ability. Now we've got a 3-note kickoff in measure 1. And that's not part of the melody, that's just taking us into where the melody starts in measure 2. And then the melody starts on that B string in measure 2. And you know, in this basic version, we play all of the basic melody notes. The only thing that I'll add some 8th notes in whenever a note hangs for a while. So just like on this first part, go tell it on the mountain. Well, that go note is actually a half note. It gets 2 beats. Go tell it on the mountain. So I add measure 2. On that second beat, I add a pair of 8th notes. So it's go tell it on the mountain. You see what I did there? Let me play measure 2 for you slowly. Now the thing that might catch you up if you're a beginner player is when we play those second frets, we're playing an upstroke and we're having to move up the strings or down the strings, however you want to look at it. So it may take a little practice. As we get into measure 3, same thing. The melody goes mountain, just 2 half notes, mountain. But I'm going to add a little bit in there just to spice it up. So we have a quarter note, 2 8th notes, then jump up to your G string and 2 8th notes, and land on that second string. And then measure 4, we're going to stick right with the melody because the melody moves a little quicker. Tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and so this is a little syncopated rhythm that the melody has. So we've got an 8th note to start, 1, and then we have a quarter note, and 2, and then another 8th note to finish with 2 quarter notes. So you need to listen to that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let me play measures 1 through 4 for you slowly, and then keep in mind that I have another video segment where I play it much slower than this. And once we get into measure 5, this was very simple. Everywhere. So we're just going to play those straight quarter notes with the melody exactly as we sing it. Open second string, 3rd fret, open first, back to the 3rd fret. Everywhere. Then we have a little bit of repeating. Measure 6 is exactly like measure 2. Now measure 7 is similar. Mountain that. So we're going to catch that melody note for that on that first fret. So measure 7 has a open 4th string, 2 8th notes, jump up to the 3rd string, and then to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So measure 7 sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then measure 8. Jesus Christ is. So we're going to play those melody notes exactly as we sing them. Jesus Christ is. So let me play them 5 through 8. When we get to measure 9, we're going to finish that chorus, and then we're going to walk into the verse of the basic version. We're going to do that with just 2 quarter notes on the 2nd string. And then we get into the verse, measure 10. Shepherds, da, da. Oh, I can't remember the words. Da, they're watching their silent flocks by night. We're going to stick pretty close to that melody. We're definitely going to grab all the melody notes. We just may throw in some 8th notes here and there.